Well, the tech IPO freeze melting in September with IPOs from Arm, Instacart, and Klaviyo. But what has Wall Street had to say since these public debuts? We've got Yahoo Finance's Jared Blickery on the case. Jared.
Hey, Akiko. Good to see you up here the entire week, by the way. Let's go to the Wi-Fi Interactive. That's where our story unfolds here. Taking a look at the U.S. IPO market, and we'll get to some analyst commentary on the latest one in a second. Just want to show you, going back to 2021, how much, and remind everyone how much the deals thawed last year. There was almost no activity, and now we've seen activity just pick up a little bit here, whether you talk about number of deals or the deal value. But we want to talk about ARM and also some of the newer ones. And when you take a look at the street, first of all the issuers that participated in the underwriting, they're in a blackout period. So they're not going to have opinions about this that they can publish for several weeks. But we do have one sell, 3 hold equivalents, and 1 buy on ARM right now. And it's important to note that this is a company that's been around since 1990. It's a large one. Market cap is $52 billion. And if we take a look, I do have some notes from Susquehanna. They have a price target of $48 with a neutral rating. And what they're saying is the company, this is a quote, the company appears to be pushing royalty rates to the limit while also adding lower margin subsystems revenue. And then Bloomberg summarizing the note says, with Susquehanna, there are now 3 firms that have equivalent of a hold rating on the stock compared with 1 rating and 1 sell. And we can also take Instacart and Klaviyo. Some interesting commentary there as well. Here's Instacart. You can see we have only 2 holds, no sell, no buy right there. And I have BTIG comments on them. We'll pull that up in a second. And I should also note that IPOs have not fared that well this week, at least the stock, the ones that have recently listed, and that's in line with the general market. We've seen stocks under a lot of pressure over the last 2 days. But back to the main point, here's what BTIG is saying about Instacart. Jake Fuller over there is saying that the company has a fair valuation based on modest growth potential and challenging competitive dynamics with its peers, which are DoorDash and Uber, and also writing, while there are positives for card and competitive positioning, low category adoption, ancillary opportunities, and healthy margin profile, we see valuation as fair relative to modest top-line prospects. There was concern over a revenue slowdown, at least a revenue growth slowdown. But let me just show you what's been happening since it listed earlier this week. You can see that $30 IPO price, and it is right there, right at that place where it sold shares to insider investors, and it's down quite a bit from where it originally popped that first day. Now you take a look at ARM Holdings, that stock is underwater here, and then Klaviyo as well. But that stock is actually up 10% from its IPO price, but down from its first day high. So interesting mix to take a look at there. And I do have some comments from Bloomberg Intelligence on Klaviyo. They're seeing a surge in sales and an IPO that topped its fundraising goals, but it faces challenges in broadening its app portfolio and deepening its e-commerce to reach Wix, Salesforce, Commerce Cloud, and others. So not the best week maybe to debut, I'd say, in face of Fed and in the face of the Fed and what they've done with interest rates and also kind of the risk-off tone that the market has had. But it's good to see you guys here.